Police are gearing up for a major attack on sideshow activity. It's like nothing they've ever done before.
Look how dangerous it is for the Parchester neighborhood kids to get to school every morning. First of all, they have to cross these railroad tracks, and it's even more dangerous if there's an oncoming train such as there is right now.
Pam, it's down to a sprinkle right now, but just hours ago it was pouring, so the roads are slick and treacherous. 35 people are homeless tonight here in Belmont after a kitchen fire got out of control and ripped through their apartment complex. These flames are the result of a cooking mishap.
Top story at 9.
Things have settled down quite a bit. Traffic is moving, but earlier tonight, protesters gathered outside, piled into this area, and became a traffic nuisance. Take a look at this. This is the roadway. Look how high this mud has piled up here and just how thick it is. So what does this mean for the average shopper looking for a good deal? There will be discounts, just not as many because there's less inventory to flush out. So advice to bargain hunters, get out and do your holiday shopping early. So the man who triggered the FBI investigation into the alleged faulty welds on the Bay Bridge, well, it turns out his call to the FBI's public corruption hotline was about what he thought were dangerous work conditions, not bad welds. Yes, Susan, well, will it be white smoke, meaning a new pope is elected, or black smoke, meaning just the opposite? The world is waiting and watching. No conclave in the past century has lasted more than 5 days, but it could happen at any time, and I'll keep an eye on the chimney for you, and when I see the smoke rise, I'll let you know. Hey there, and if I was Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic, I would be king of the world. But wait a minute, no, I'm not quite on the bow. I'm actually, no, take a look.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
From last night, or is that fresh pop there?
It is. It's not fresh popped. Hosted the star-studded event here at Brendan Theaters in downtown Modesto. We had about 5,000 people out here in the downtown area for the big Star Wars premiere, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. This is history in the making, and it's happening right here in Santa Rosa. Take a look behind me. This is Deep Throat's house. This is Mark Felt's house, and it's on Redford Place in Santa Rosa. And as you can see, the excitement has died down significantly here, but guaranteed it's going to rise again with the sun, because this new chapter in history, 30 years in the making, just can't be written in one day.
He was a quiet man.
That's how neighbors describe Mark Felt, a 91-year-old retiree who now lives with his daughter on Redford Place in Santa Rosa. Little did they know he was a powerful man, the #2 point person in the FBI, who claims to have single-handedly brought down the Nixon administration in the Watergate scandal.
We kind of had suspicions.
Neighbors had their suspicions because of a Press Democrat article which made the connection several years ago, but there was never an admission until now.
My grandfather is pleased that he is being honored for his role as Deep Throat with his friend Bob Woodward.
Mark Felt's grandson, Nick Jones, read a written statement today on behalf of his family, who just found out about Mark Felt's secret a few years ago after a suspicious visit from Washington Post reporter Bob Woodward. The statement follows the release of a Vanity Fair article in the July issue written by Felt's attorney, which quotes his client as saying, "I'm the guy they called Deep Throat."
Mark had expressed reservations in the past about revealing his identity and about whether his actions were appropriate for an FBI man. But as he recently told my mother, I guess people used to think Deep Throat was a criminal, but now they think he's a hero.
Washington Post reporters Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein had vowed to keep their source's identity concealed until Deep Throat dies. But after Mark Felt revealed his own identity, the Post confirmed it.
Now that it's out, I think it's great. I guess American people should know.
So why is Mark Felt revealing his identity now? At first, he was reluctant to come clean, but his family did some convincing. It states in the Vanity Fair article, Mark Felt's family wanted his legacy to be heroic and permanent, not anonymous.
We believe our father, William Mark Felt Sr., was an American hero. He went well above and beyond the call of duty, at risk to himself, to save this country from a horrible injustice, and we just hope that at some point the rest of the nation can see it that way as well.
The article also states Felt's family, beyond their main motive, thought there might eventually be some profit in his coming forward to help pay off some debt. But ultimately, they wanted their 91-year-old elder to enjoy some glory while he was still alive, which it seems he is, as he made a special appearance this afternoon, coming out of his home to greet the media and to say thank you.
Hey, we really appreciate you coming out like this.
We're all so proud of him, not only for his role in history, but for the character that he is, the person that he is. We love him very much, and we're really happy. And thank you for your acknowledgement and your interest.
About an hour ago, I was talking with Mark Felt's daughter, Joan, and she was saying that when her father, Mark Felt, came out here and saw all the media crews snapping shots and cheering him on, he was so excited. He said, quote, "This was the most incredible thing that's ever happened to me," unquote. Really hard to believe coming from a man who's rewriting history. A second grade class in Napa learned firsthand today what goes around comes around. This second grade class at St. John's Catholic School in Napa knows firsthand how the ripple effect works after giving up their field trip money to buy Safeway gift certificates for Hurricane Katrina victims.
The money is like a huge, enormous rock, and we threw it into a big, big, big ocean.
It means if you be nice to people around you, they will too. What a ripple means to me is that it is bringing love and care. Something that makes someone happy. They will learn it from you. They will do it to someone else, and it'll go on and on.
In this case, this class did something nice for Hurricane Katrina victims, and now Napa real estate agent Mark Penn is doing something nice for them.
We gave up our money to go to the zoo, and we gave it to the Katrina victims.
He's giving us back our money so we can go to the zoo.
Does anybody know why I did that?
We gave some money to the hurricane to help them, and you saw us on TV, so now you came here to give us our $200 back.
So if you do something good, sometimes something good comes back to you, huh?
And that's one of those times, huh?
I hope so.
But you know what really got me, and it was just kind of like the awe factor, is that one little girl, Adelina, actually said to him, he says, you know, do you know why I did that? And she says, yeah, you wanted us to go to the zoo, but we don't want to. And he says, why not? Well, we would rather you give it to them. And he says, but you know why I did that? Yeah, because the ripple effect. And your heart melted. It was so cute.